This demo will provide you with an overview of the newest changes to the Wellness Portal. The enhancements we will be reviewing in this demo include a summary of the new Healthy Habits Challenge type, how to create a Healthy Habits Challenge on the back end, and what the users will see when they participate in the challenge. The Healthy Habits Gamification Challenge type opens up the door to a variety of challenges. Each challenge is completely customizable by allowing you to select which healthy habits you want the participants to complete as part of the challenge. You can create a nutrition-only challenge, which would include only habits related to healthy eating, a fitness challenge, which would include habits related to exercise, a challenge with mixed wellness-related habits, and so much more. The possibilities are endless. There are preset habit topics that focus on various areas of wellness that you can choose from when designing the challenge, such as sleep, nutrition, fitness, tobacco cessation, financial wellness, heart health, and more, or you can create your own. Participants will be able to view the habits in the challenge dashboard and will self-report their completion once the habit is complete. Challenges can be team or individual, and habits can either be worth points or pass-fail. It is important to note that a leaderboard will only display if the habits are worth points. Pass-fail challenges will only display the habits. We designed it this way because there is no way to quantify pass-fail challenges. Therefore, a leaderboard would be useless. This also means that team challenges can only be worth points, as it wouldn't make sense to have teams with no leaderboard. Another option for healthy habit challenges is the ability to choose whether the habit should be completed in order based on a date range or in any order. To keep the challenges distinct and to provide variety, we have several different background displays or themes you can choose from when designing a challenge: a beach, desert, jungle, metro, road, and space. Creating a Healthy Habits Challenge on the back end is fairly simple. First, you want to make sure when you are creating the event that the category is set to challenges and the type is set to healthy habits. Once the basic event details have been entered, you will need to complete the General Challenge Settings section. Don't forget, team challenges are not applicable to habit challenges that are pass-fail. If you do check off Team Challenge in this section and select Pass-Fail in the next section, you will receive a pop-up letting you know that team challenges are not allowed for pass-fail healthy habit challenges. Once the challenge settings are complete, you will notice a new section at the bottom of the event called Healthy Habits Settings. This is where you will customize the challenge options. First, choose whether the habits will be worth points or pass-fail. Remember, if pass-fail, no leaderboard will display. The user will simply verify if they completed the habit and then move on to the next one. Next, choose when participation in the challenge is marked for participants. You can award participation after a certain amount of points or after completion of a certain amount of habits. If you selected pass-fail from the prior setting, you can only award participation for the number of habits completed. If you selected that the habits are worth points, you can only award participation after a certain amount of points. You will be able to assign a point value to each habit when customizing them. Please note, the points earned within the challenge are simply the challenge goal. They are not necessarily the amount of points the user will receive for completing the challenge. For example, when creating the event, you will need to enter a dollar or point value that the user will receive if they completed the challenge goal. Let's say you assign this challenge 20 points. Then, when customizing the challenge, you will assign a challenge goal. Let's say that is 100 points. This means when the participants complete enough habits that total 100 points, they will receive 20 points, the value of the event, towards their overall wellness program progress for completing the challenge. You will also need to select how participants can complete the habits, either in order, which is based on a defined date range that you will customize when you add your habits, or in any order that they want. The last setting before actually customizing the habits is to select your background. You can choose from the beach, desert, jungle, metro, road, or space. The next step when creating a Healthy Habits Challenge is to customize the actual habits. First, select from a list of preset habit topics or choose Custom to create your own. Select Add Healthy Habit after making your selection from the drop-down menu. Next, you can choose to have a custom message display on the habit dashboard for every 6 habits. These can be motivational messages or even requirements, such as complete habits within their date range. The character limitation for each sign is 40. If you leave the sign text field blank, the sign will not be visible at all on the dashboard. Use the plus and minus signs next to sign text to expand or minimize the habits under that section. There are 4 quick links next to each habit: Edit, Move Habit Up, Move Habit Down, and Delete. When you click the icon to edit the habit, you will be able to modify the name of the habit, the icon that displays for that habit on the dashboard, the short description, the long description, and depending on the challenge settings, this is also where you would enter points and/or date ranges. If you need to duplicate the habit within the same challenge, including all of the details, you can use the copy button to make an exact replica of the habit. It will appear below the one you were just modifying. Once you are done customizing the challenge details, click Update. Users will sign up and access Healthy Habit challenges through the Challenges menu option. The first challenge I'm going to show you is a pass-fail challenge where participants have to complete the habits in a specific order. Once in the dashboard, the first thing you will notice is that there is no leaderboard. This is because the challenge is pass-fail. Users can also view the required number of habits needed to complete the challenge and their progress thus far in the challenge. Users will be able to view all available habits along a path displayed with the background that you selected. To view all of the habits along the path, users can either use the arrows on the sides of the display or click on the background and drag the page left and right. Placing the mouse over an icon will pop up the short description, and clicking the habit will bring up the full description and allow the user to complete the habit. A completed habit will show as gray with a green complete check mark on top of it. If participants are required to complete habits in order, habits with future dates will be grayed out to show they are not yet active. If a participant clicks one of these habits, they will be prompted to complete the previous habits first. If a participant fails to complete a habit during its active date range, they will not be able to complete any additional habits and will be presented with a message letting them know they can no longer complete any more habits. Participants also have the ability to undo the last habit they completed if marked by mistake. The next challenge is a team challenge with points associated with each habit, and participants can complete the habits in any order they wish. You will notice that a leaderboard is now visible, and there are progress radial charts at the top to track the team and individual points totals. When participants can complete habits in any order, they can scroll through the display and pick and choose the habits they want to complete and when they want to complete them. Once a habit is complete, the points will be updated in real time under the My Progress section and the leaderboard. Since the challenge goal is associated with individual progress, it is possible for the team points to be more than the goal. Participation is only awarded for users when they individually meet the points goal. Once the individual meets the point requirement, they will see a pop-up that lets them know they completed the challenge. If you have any questions about the features that were reviewed in this demo, please contact your WellWorks representative.